Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 26 of the Pretty Gritty Podcast, the official podcast of Gone Postal Records, and your number one source for fresh electronic music. I am your host, John Jordan, the CEO and founder of Gone Postal Records, and today's date is June 28th, 2018. This week on the Pretty Gritty Podcast, it is the Season 2 finale. It's our biggest episode to date, and it's your last chance to enter to win a Gone Postal Records Summer Prize Pack. We've got new music coming soon on Gone Postal Records, including a new future bass single from Ropes, which is set to release tomorrow. Then in July, we begin putting out 2 new releases per week, one pretty and one gritty. So we've got 2 new tunes set to release on July 6th, including a pretty melodic dubstep single from Garaga and a gritty dubstep single from KJ. Then we've also got new music releasing on July 13th, a pretty trap single from Waxy and a gritty dubstep single from INLY. Then we also have new music from the community, including new EDM from Upperspective and Rastro, new chill step from Ozana, and new big room house from Bjorns. So let's get the party started with some new music coming soon on Gone Postal Records, and as always, if you want to stay on top of new releases coming out on Gone Postal Records, all you've got to do is head on over to gonepostalrecords.com/family and become a member of the Pretty Gritty family. So, with that being said, we have the first track queued up this week. It is a future bass single by Ropes, who is based in Portugal. And this single is set to release tomorrow across all digital music services, June 29th. This is Ropes, You Know.
Step into my shoes, maybe then, no, then you know. If you see it through my eyes, maybe then you go. If you step into my shoes, maybe then, no, then you know. If you see it through my eyes, maybe then you go. Oh, maybe then you know. If you see it through my eyes, see it. If you see it through my eyes, see it, oh. If you see it through my eyes, yeah.
Once again, that was You Know by Ropes, and that is set to release tomorrow, June 29th, across all digital music services. Next up, we have a brand new melodic dubstep single from an artist named Garaga, and this track was actually played on the Pretty Gritty podcast before as a part of our community submission portion, but we fell in love with it, and so we decided to release it here on Gone Postal Records. Garaga is based in Spain, and this track will become available across all digital music services on July 6th. It is one of the tracks that are kicking off the Pretty Gritty promotion, where we release one pretty track and one gritty track for a total of 2 brand new tracks or 2 brand new releases every single Friday. So this is the pretty track for July 6th. This is Garaga Penguin. So once again, that was Penguin by Garaga, and that is the pretty release for July 6th. Then also on July 6th, we have a gritty single releasing. It is a dubstep single from Gone Postal Records signed artist KJ. KJ is based here in the United States, and like I said, this will become available across all digital music services on July 6th. This is KJ Split. That was Split by KJ, the Gritty release for July 6th. Next up here on the Pretty Gritty podcast, we have some new releases coming out on July 13th. We have a Pretty Trap single from an artist named Waxy. This is Waxy's debut here on Gone Postal Records. Waxy is based here in the United States as well, and like I said, this is going to release across all digital music services on July 13th. This is Presto by Waxy. So once again, that was Presto by Waxy, and that is the Pretty release, set to release on July 13th across all digital music services. The Gritty track, and our last track queued up this week, coming soon on Gone Postal Records, is a brand new Gritty dubstep single from INLY. This track is called Soup Store. INLY is also based here in the United States, and this is set to release on July 13th. Once again, this is INLY Soup Store.
Hello? Hey, what's up? I need your help. Can you come here? Well, I can't. I'm buying clothes. All right, well, hurry up and come over here. I can't find them. What do you mean you can't find them? can't find them. There's only soup. What do you mean there's only soup? Means there's only soup. Well then get out of the soup aisle! Alright, you don't have to shout at me! There's more soup! What do you mean there's more soup? There's just more soup! Going to the next aisle! There's still soup! Where are you right now? I'm at soup! What do you mean you're at soup? I mean I'm at soup! What store are you in? I'm at the soup store! Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? You!
So once again, that was Soup Store by INLY, and that is the Gritty release set to release on July 13th. Next up here on the Pretty Gritty Podcast, we're going to jump right into our community submission portion, and if you want to hear your music right here on the Pretty Gritty Podcast, head on over to gonepostalrecords.com/submit and send us your SoundCloud links, your MP3s, or your Spotify links, and you can hear your music right here on the Pretty Gritty Podcast. So the first track we have queued up from the community this week is a brand new EDM single from an artist named Upperspective. Upperspective is based in Switzerland, and this track is available right now on SoundCloud. This is Sonar B by Upperspective. once again, that was Sonar B by Upper Perspective, and that is available right now on SoundCloud. The second track we have queued up is another EDM track from an artist named Rastro, and if you follow us on social media, which I highly recommend you do, if you follow Gone Postal Records on social media, you know of our Tune Crush Tuesday, and this track, the instrumental version of this track, was actually featured this week as our Tune Crush Tuesday. Rastro is based in Italy, and this track is available right now on SoundCloud, and I believe the instrumental version is actually available right now on Spotify. This is Create Yourself, the vocal mix by Rastro.
Hold up. Easy on the syrup. We've been going a while. Is it time to cut the butter on a couple items? Cause I know you're gonna slip on me a couple of times. Spark, will you burn for another lover? I don't wanna waste time, but my flame's hot. Don't wanna put the lifesaver down till it's safe to drown. Everything you're saying got me out here looking for a meaning. And I know it might be early, but I'm catching all the feelings. I forget that we are only human beings. You've been giving me extraterrestrial readings. I love you, I mean it if you do. Tell me we're sipping the same brew. Hooked on the Kool-Aid, I'm thirsty for good news. The fuck? I want you to show up. Hold up. Easy on the syrup. We've been going a while. Is it time to cut the butter on a couple items? Cause I know you're gonna slip on me a couple of times. Spark, will you burn for another lover? I don't wanna waste time, but my flame's hot. Don't wanna put the lifesaver down till it's safe to drown. Everything you're saying got me out here looking for a meaning. And I know it might be early, but I'm catching all the feelings. I forget that we are only human beings. You've been giving me extraterrestrial readings. I love you, I mean it if you do. Tell me we're sipping the same brew. Hooked on the Kool-Aid, I'm thirsty for good news. The fuck? I want you to show up. You've been giving me extraterrestrial readings. I love you, I mean it if you do. Tell me we're sipping the same brew. Hooked on the Kool-Aid, I'm thirsty for good news.
So once again, that was the vocal mix of Create Yourself by Rastro, and that is available right now on SoundCloud, with the instrumental version being available right now on Spotify. And like I said, this was actually featured, the instrumental version rather, was actually featured as our Tune Crush Tuesday across all of our social media. So the next track we have queued up here is a brand new chill step single from an artist named Ozana. Ozana is based in the United Kingdom, and this track is available right now on SoundCloud. This is So Good by Ozana.
I feel like a rocket taking off to space. Like a plane I'm flying place to place. From New York I'm taking off to Spain. Cause the universe lives in my veins. I'm finally waking up and boy does it feel so good, so good, so good. Wind's back under my wings and boy does it feel so good, so good, so good.
back, relax, and enjoy the rest of it.
Letting go of you and all the pain. You will never bring me down again. I can love me better than you can. And this time trust I'm gone with the wind. I'm finally waking up and boy does it feel so good, so good, so good. Wings back under my wings and boy does it feel so good, so good, so good. Like a phoenix in the sky. I will never die. So good, so good. Like a phoenix in the sky. So good, so good. I will come alive. I will never die.
That track was So Good by Ozana, and that is available right now on SoundCloud. We have one last track queued up on the Pretty Gritty podcast this week. It is a brand new Big Room House single, and it's by an artist named Bjorns. Bjorns is based in Kazakhstan, and this track is available right now on SoundCloud as well. This is Origin by Bjorns. once again, that was Origin by Bjorns. That is available right now on SoundCloud, and that will wrap up our community submission portion of the show this week. And it'll just about wrap up the entire episode. But before we go, one last mention for this month about the Pretty Gritty family. If you want to become a member of the Pretty Gritty family, head on over to gonepostalrecords.com/family. It will keep you up to date with new releases here on Gone Postal Records, but it's much more than just your average mailing list. We also have a lot of different benefits that go along with it, including a monthly giveaway, and as a member, you are automatically entered into every single Gone Postal Records monthly giveaway. So the month of June 2018, we are giving away a summer prize pack. It's kind of a mystery bundle of cool summer-based Gone Postal Records swag. So if you want to get in on that, all you've got to do is become a member of the Pretty Gritty family before July 1st. And then there are a lot of other benefits that go along with becoming a member of the Pretty Gritty family as well, including specially curated Spotify playlists featuring some of the latest and greatest electronic music. And then also we have a brand new, that we just actually launched recently, Facebook community called the Pretty Gritty Family, and it is exclusive to members of the Pretty Gritty Family mailing list, obviously. So, with that being said, definitely head on over to gonepostalrecords.com/family. If you like the music you hear on the Pretty Gritty podcast, if you like the music we're releasing on Gone Postal Records, I definitely highly recommend that. So that will just about wrap up this week's episode of the Pretty Gritty podcast, episode 26, and the season 2 finale. It is absolutely crazy to me how fast this year is going by. Next Thursday, we begin Season 3 here on the Pretty Gritty podcast. We have a couple little changes that we'll be throwing in there. But if you've liked what you heard so far here on the Pretty Gritty podcast, I can promise you this, it is only going to get better from here. So definitely tune in next Thursday for the Season 3 premiere here on the Pretty Gritty podcast. The weekend is almost here, and no matter what your plans are or where you're going, make sure to live it up. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, have a pretty gritty weekend.